Before I start, I want to tell you why I'm not recording in my usual setup. I'm recording like this. Consider this to be a one-on-one call with you, okay? And this is one-on-one conversation. There will be no editing, there will be nothing to distract. Just sit and watch as I speak. I know how it feels, and you're not weak. Every time you look at someone, every time you try to do something, every time you think that this is going to be the last time, it isn't. It gives you pleasure for some minutes, but you also hate it deep down. You like that joy it brings you for a few minutes, that relief, that pleasure, but you hate how it controls your life. You hate how your brain revolves around the same thing. Every time you get some free time, you get back to it. Every time you get a little bit of urge, some trigger, and you get back to it. It's not you versus porn anymore. It's literally you versus you. It's you versus that urge that you're trying to fight. Bro, this is not even the worst part. The worst part is that you know it's bad. You know what is going on. You know how it is destroying your life. You know how bad it is. You like the dopamine, you like that instant happiness, but it controls you. You hate how you lost your focus. You hate how your productivity has dropped. You hate how you look at the opposite gender. Bro, listen to me very carefully. I've met a lot of people, okay, who are facing the same thing, who watch regularly. And what I've noticed is a lot of them do not consider this to be bad, do not recognize this is bad, and they think this is a flex, this is some dark thing that they are doing. They actually, there are some people are proud of it. They do it very openly. They talk about it, they share it with their friends. They have a friend group where all they do is discuss how which video was good, which actress or actor was good. But you have already recognized that this is bad. You already recognized that you have to quit it, and you are putting efforts to it. This itself puts you ahead of a lot of people. You've already taken a step towards improving it, and you will you will quit it. I believe in you. Now, I'm not going to say things like what others have told you, like believe in God, you will be able to quit it easily just because you are tracking it from some app, or you're noting it down, you're journaling. Quite frankly, that is not gonna help. Don't track it actually. Don't use any app, don't journal it, don't write it anywhere. The reason is I don't want you to think about it at all. If you're tracking it, your focus, your brain will always be thinking about, oh, I'm not supposed to watch this. Oh, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to do this. At the end, you are still thinking about porn, right? Don't think about it. Don't track it. Just forget it. Remove it completely from your life. Do not watch videos. Do not watch these kind of videos either. This should be your last video on this topic. Don't watch such videos. Don't joke about it. Don't track it. Don't write it down anywhere. Don't journal it. And try not to talk about it with your friends as well. And this is really important. If you have a friend group where all you discuss is this, all you discuss is um, all you discuss is porn, its videos, its actors, how others are, how their body is good, leave that group. That group will not support you to quit this. That group is not an asset to your life. Then adding zero value, and not just that, they're actually bringing you down. You either There's only two things. The whole group should quit at once and improve drastically all of a sudden, which is, it's not quite possible. The next option you have is actually just leave that group, distance yourself from them, find good people. There are way better people you can talk to than these people. This is not good. This is not healthy for you. You know it. You know everything deep down. The only thing is you're not taking enough actions to prevent it. I'll give you an example. Let's say you have a person, you have a human in a room, and that room has a lot of things. Okay, it has place to study, it has place to work, it has place to improve yourself, and then you place a jar of cookies or a plate of cookies, and then you tell that person specifically to not eat those cookies, and then you leave them in that room for some time. What do you think is going to happen? R1, they will not eat it. R2, R3, 4, 5 hours, 6 hours, they'll not eat it, but eventually they will end up fighting that urge. That urge builds up as the time passes, and eventually that person will eat the cookies even though you told them not to. Now imagine another room. Okay, there's a person, the room is same, the only difference is those cookies do not exist there. So you tell them not to eat cookies, and what do you think is the probability that that person will eat cookie? None. Exactly. Not because he's stronger, not because his willpower is way more. It's just because he doesn't have to fight himself. He doesn't have to fight the temptation. There is no urge. This is very much your real battle. You're fighting that urge, you're fighting that urge with your willpower, but you're still failing because you relapse at the same moment, at the same time, in the same place. I'm not sure if you've noticed this or not, but if you watch around the same time, in the same place, when you're in that place and the clock strikes that time, that urge becomes irresistible. The urge grows so much. So, simple things, you can do simple things to completely get away from this. Trust me, I've been where you are. I've seen people, other people who are in your place, and I've helped them. I myself got out of this, and you can do this. You just have to do few things and you will be able to quit it. I know the silent battles you're facing. I know how difficult it is to talk about it. You cannot talk about it with your parents, you cannot talk about it with your friends. It's so difficult to quit it because there's no one for you to talk about it. You feel embarrassed, you feel guilty of yourself for not being able to quit it. But it's not that you don't have the willpower, it's just that your habits do not support quitting it. Now, first thing I want you to do is when you are in that place and the time strikes and that time arrives where the urge is going to go up, go away, go out of that room, do not touch any device, do not stay in that place, go out. Let's say you go out for a walk, or go out, get a cold shower, bath, go sit in a different room, call a friend, or just get into something that just start your hobby. Let's say you're good at drawing, start drawing, but do not stay in that place, do not stay in that usual time, at least not in that usual time. Breaking patterns will help you a lot. Now there is one more trick I want you to use, and that is DNS. There are multiple DNS that if you put it in your device, doesn't matter it's your mobile or your laptop, it will block adult content. Those sites will not even open, even if you try to open it by yourself. Even when you're fighting that urge, even when you're lost and you open it, it's not gonna open. And when you realize, when you snap back into what you were doing by looking at it being blocked, you will stop. Okay, this will take time, but you will do it. You don't have to rely on motivation, you don't have to fight that urge, you just have to redesign your environment. When you're not in the room, when the DNS does not allow you to open those sites, that's basically removing cookie from the room, or removing the person itself from the room where the cookie is placed. You are not going to relapse if you just follow these things. Don't try to fight that urge. You don't have to defeat addiction. You just have to defeat. You can easily defeat it with some good strategies. At last, I just want to say that you're not alone. You can do this, and I believe in you.